Hi you guys, welcome to my live stream reading. This is the Dream Medium. Hope you guys are well. Hope everything has been well with you. If not, I hope it gets better. So this is a $15 live reading, and you can ask me any of the two questions that's in the title. Um, I'm just going to put my PayPal information so you can ask me what is your love interest's true intention, or you can ask me what will happen next in your connection. So I'm just going to put my PayPal information. All right, let's see. So you guys, we're just going to wait. Hi Miriam, thanks for tuning in. We're just going to wait about like a couple of seconds more so more people can join. I just started this, so you guys are on time. So that is the link to my PayPal. All you have to do is click on that link and then send me $15, and you can ask me those questions. You are more than welcome to ask me both questions. It's just going to be $15 each. Once you have made your purchase, please send me a comment, chat with me, and let me know, because a lot of times your YouTube name is probably different from your PayPal name. So just confirm with me that you did make a purchase, okay? So the only information that I will need from you is the first name of your love interest, or you can give me their initials. It's okay, Miriam. It's okay. It's all right. Your English sounds good to me. I mean, you're writing everything correctly. And if you want me to do a reading, I will talk very slow. And even if you need clarity, let me know and I will go over it so that you will understand, okay? That's no big deal. Don't worry. Hi, Pamela. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm just going to be over here chilling, you guys. If you guys want to purchase, that is the link. Those are the questions that you can ask me. I just posted it. I'm just going to be over here chilling, okay? For those of you who are tuning in, thank you so much. This is the Dream Medium. This is a $15 live reading. You can ask me what is their true intention, or you can ask me what will happen next in your connection. You are welcome to get both readings, but it's just going to be $15 per question. I did post the link to my PayPal, so you can just go ahead and click on it, and you'll see my PayPal. All right, so definitely more people are coming on, you guys. This is a $15 live reading, so you can ask me what is your love interest true intention, or you can ask me what will happen next in your connection. The link to my PayPal is in the comment section that I just posted. So I'm just really over here being quiet. I'm still here, you guys. If you make a purchase, just make a comment and let me know, and I'm gonna do your reading, okay? Okay, Pamela, let me see. You guys, I'm sorry. I know I'm not chatting as much with you all, but um I mean, I really don't know what else to talk about. Okay, Pamela, so what question do you choose? I did change it to how do they feel about you? I just felt like people would like that more. But Pamela, you're welcome to still ask me what are their true intentions, or you can ask me what will happen next in your connection. I mean, that's okay. If you still want to know what's going to happen between you and someone, that you can still ask what's going to happen next. And you guys, the list is like free. Like no one is on the list right now except for Pamela. So, and I'm on her reading. So, if you don't want to wait, this is a good time because as as time goes by, more people will be on YouTube, and so I'm pretty sure the list is going to get long. So, okay, Pamela, and what's the first name? You guys, please let me know. Get your question and the first name or the initial of your love interest ready so that I can, so that I don't spend too much time. Um, okay. What will happen next? What will happen next between Pamela and Choi? What's going to happen next? What will happen next between Pamela and Choi? Oop. Shuffle again. What's going to happen next between Pamela and Choi? What's going to happen next between Pamela and Choi? What's going to happen next between Pamela and Choi? What is going to happen next between Pamela and Choi? Well, clarify the Sun card. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Six of Cups. One more clarity for the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. So what's going to happen next between you and Choi? You do have the Sun card in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Cups in the upright position. Starting with the Sun card in reverse, you also have the Six of Cups. So, Like, there's been no communication at all, huh? Like, it's not even like, oh, things ended, but like we're still, cordial friends. I just feel like there's been no communication whatsoever. Um, and the both of you are feeling like this situation is not going to work out, which makes it even worse because I do feel like passion is dying on both end. Hi Craig, you didn't miss much. I just started. What did I miss? Um it's like everything just took a turn. I definitely feel like in the past you and Troy did have a good friendship, but it's like, especially with the sun card in reverse, you're not communicating with each other, and then you have the 7 of cups in reverse. So there's someone here who feels like there's not a chance anymore in this connection. And then next you have the 10 of wands in reversed, and the 9 of cups clarifying it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. So, Pamela, okay, I just want to clarify something to you, Pamela. You are not at fault for anything in the, like, you don't blame yourself at all, because with the 10 of wands in reverse, I do feel like Troy was dealing with his own personal problems. Like, there was something weighing very heavy on him in the past, but the fact that the 10 of wands came out in the reverse, I do see him, just I see him like clearing the clutter in his personal life that was making him feel this way, making him feel like there was no more chance for the two of you to work things out. Because in clarity of the 10 of wands in reverse, you have the 9 of cups that came out. So I do see him rebuilding himself, especially I feel like something's telling me that something major happened in his personal life, but then again, you guys are not really communicating. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are unaware of it. But just understand that it was something that he was going through in his personal life that really, had a toll on him. And next you have the 6 of cups being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. 6 of cups, this is my reunion card, my reconciliation card. A reunion is going to happen, and you've been waiting for it to happen for a very long time, because you want to give him this love offer, but unfortunately, because of the lack of communication, and especially because of the distance, the two of you, or you, haven't been able to give him this offer. You have the Page of Pentacles. I'm so excited for you. I'm dropping your cards. You have the Page of Pentacles. So communication is going to happen. You're over here waiting for him to come back so that you can give him this offer, and he's going to come back to give you an offer as well. The two of you will be giving each other pentacles. The two of you will be offering each other a serious commitment. Wow. I was kind of worried because I was seeing the Sun card in reverse. But this is going to be a happy ending. This is really good. But yeah, I just want to let you know, like, don't blame yourself, because the 10 of wands in reverse, I do see him rebuilding himself from like the stress and burden that was having a major toll on him. Like, whatever it is that he was going through in his personal life was really negatively affecting how he was responding to you. So you're not the problem. You didn't do anything wrong. And the 6 of cups, you'll realize that because there will be a reunion, okay? And especially pages represents communication. So the two of you will talk things out. This is so beautiful how the both of you will be offering each other something very serious. The both of you will be offering pentacles. That's amazing. So that's what's going to happen next. I like that. Very positive. Okay, let's see. So Craig, you want a reading? Alrighty. And Pamela, there's been like a major change in his energy as well. Like this sudden burst of like energy and passion that he has for this connection. I'm telling you, it was definitely something from his personal life that was really having a major toll on him, especially his emotional health. It wasn't really something that you did. Okay, let's see who's all on my list and I'll let you guys know. Okay, so the only person that I see here on my PayPal list is Janet or Jeanette. Is that how you pronounce it? If I am mispronouncing you guys' name, please do correct me. So next is Jeanette. So Janet, which question did you choose? So you guys, the list is not long at all. If you do want a reading, this is a good time to make your purchase so that you don't have to wait. Okay, and what is the first name of your love interest? So for this question, it's most likely about a love interest. So if you guys could just let me know what question you choose and also let me know the first name or the initial of your love interest just so that we can, really get things going. Okay, Edwin. What will happen next between Jeanette and Edwin? 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 Seems like the cards don't want to talk for you. Let's see. Oh, now you want to talk. Ooh, the Tower moment came out for you. Tower card came out for you. Let me see. Oh wow, okay. Yep. I'm getting a lot of messages for you. Okay, let me say it before I forget. So, starting with the Tower card being clarified by the Judgment, Edwin has definitely been juggling you and someone else for a very long time. And so, the Tower card is a lot of people are afraid of the Tower card, but I feel like when a Tower moment happens in our lives, it's really just to help us out, help us see something that was hidden from us or something that we were refusing to see. Seeing the truth in the situation, because with the Tower card, I'm definitely, even my intuition, despite the cards, my intuition was telling me that Edwin has been dealing with you and someone else for a very long time. And with the Judgment card here, it will be exposed. He will make a decision finally. He will choose who he wants to be with the Justice card being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Let's just say this, like, whoever was the person who was doing some dirty work, justice will be served. With the Justice card here, there will be balance, will be restored. Okay, Jeanette. And so the Three of Pentacles is just saying that whoever he was with first, like if he was with you first and a third party came in to, like, intervene or distract him, they will get their karma. They, like, justice will be served. But if you knew that he was dealing with someone and, like, the two of you still got together, there's no good fortune here. The reason why I say that is because with this Three of Pentacles, I do see that whichever relationship he was in first, it did end unfairly. And that's why the Justice card is saying, hey, we're coming in to bring some balance back into the situation, especially if something ended unfairly. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Four of Cups. Hold on, let me reload. Okay. And Janet, feel free to comment. Let me know if this is making sense. If it's not, I don't know. I'm not seeing your comment. Let me reload it. But yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles here, as well as the Four of Cups, let me pull out another. He was definitely seeing someone. So I don't know what he was telling you, but he was definitely seeing someone. That's why the Tower card is coming out, because very soon this is what's going to happen. You will find out about this. Missy Capricorn, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. And so really after this chaos with the Nine of Pentacles, I do see you choosing to stay single and not deal with him with this Knight of Pentacles. On the bright side, you will be gaining a lot of individual success. Like outside of your love life, you will be very successful. I definitely see a huge promotion coming to you. Like elevation. Wherever you are now, in a couple of months, you're going to be, elevated. Excuse me. Next, you have the Four of Cups. So it seems like as he sees you, getting all of this success, especially when it comes to financial gain and being very stable. With the Four of Cups, I definitely see Edwin coming back, but the Four of Cups is saying you're going to reject him. And it's really just because of what he will be putting you through, and you're going to be at a place where you're going to be very happy with being by yourself. And as well as the Page of Wands, I do see here, my gosh. So with the Page of Wands, there will be communication between the two of you, and he will want to work things out with you, but I I don't see you accepting the apology. I don't see you giving him a second chance because of this big secret. Next, you have the Queen of Swords. This is you being very defensive. I do feel like once this is exposed to you, your perception of him is just going to be very different. Um, your perception of him is going to be very different. You just wouldn't want to deal with him. Let me see. Yes, I'm trying to clarify. I didn't get between a relationship. He was probably the one that was. Right. And which is why I said it was either that, or I also said that he was with you and, someone tried to get in between. But I wasn't necessarily saying that you were the one who did it. Next, you have the Hanged Man as well as the Ace of Wands. I do see you not wanting to work on this any longer with the Hanged Man, especially with the Ace of Wands. This is something that you're going to be able to move forward from with dignity and pride. Just be prepared, because the Tower card, I definitely see a lot of disappointment. Initially, when I pulled out the Tower card with the Judgment, I did intuitively hear that he will be making a decision. Now you are telling me that you didn't know about it. You thought that he was single. So he will be making a decision, though. You will know about this, okay? I'm so tired of these. I'm so tired of people, like, not being able to settle down with one person. Fallen Angel, hi, thanks for tuning in. So, Jeanette, I do hope that made sense. I hope that it gave you some clarity. Um, don't just take my word for it, because this reading is what will happen next. So it's going to happen very soon. Okay, so I'm going to write out the list. Craig and Stephanie. Craig, you are next. So the list is not long if you guys want a reading. Woke Up Sassy. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So, Craig, let me know which question you choose. Also, give me the first name of your love interest, or you can give me their initials. Yeah, of course, Stacy. Yeah. Yeah, Stacy, you can still ask what their intention is. That was the initial question. That was one of the initial questions that people can ask me. It's just that I felt like people would prefer how do they feel. I don't know, but you can still ask what is their intention. And everyone else, if you want to ask what is their intention, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so you can ask me what is your love interest intention. You can ask me how do they feel about you, or you can ask me what will happen next in your connection. What will happen next? Okay, Ashley. Awesome. So, Craig, you want to know what's going to happen next with Ashley? What's going to happen next with Ashley and Craig? What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next between Craig and Ashley? Clarify the Five of Cups. Yep. Was there a rejection recently? Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. A few months ago. So you have the Five of Cups, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. Starting with the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles did come out. Oh, okay. I see someone new coming in for you. So you have the Five of Cups being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, I'm definitely seeing a rejection did happen recently. But you know what? I definitely see you picking yourself up with this eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's like you've been grieving. You were grieving that rejection. You were feeling like you lost your chance or something was damaged. But with the Eight of Pentacles, I do see that right now, as well as later on, you're going to pick yourself back up. You're going to be very passionate, especially because you're working on something right now. This isn't love related though. Whatever it is that you're working on isn't love related. Maybe it's something with work or like a hobby. It's something. You have the Judgment card being clarified. Did I just say being clarified? You have the Judgment card clarifying the Five of Cups as well. So this is the thing. If Ashley wants to be with you, I want to let her know that the longer she allows the separation to happen, the more dependent you're going to be, the less codependent you're going to be when it comes to her. Because like the Eight of Pentacles, this is you working on yourself, focusing on yourself, getting your own individual gain. And I do feel like by the time she comes back, you won't be interested in her, especially with the Seven of Swords. Now, let's talk about this Two of Wands being clarified by the Hierophant. Around this time, very soon, after you start to detach from Ashley and really focus on your individual success, someone new is going to come in and you're going to feel very conflicted. You're going to feel pretty confused. But I do feel like that's just you still choosing to hold on to Ashley, but like I don't see you still having feelings for her. Maybe it's like maybe you're just one of those people who like has a really hard time letting go of people from their past, because I don't see you having any emotional attachments to her, but maybe it's just a familiarity, because once this new person comes in, I do feel like you're going to kind of get cold feet, and you're going to feel like you have to decide between the new person and Ashley, but Ashley is the person that you will leave. So and then you have the Six of Wands as well as the Two of Swords. I do see things happening very fast between you and this new person. I do. The relationship is going to take off very quickly. But for some reason with this Two of Swords, what is this what is this what is this like why are you still, I just see you like you're going to become detached from Ashley. You're going to choose to walk away because Ashley is a very spontaneous person. She's very like unstable. So maybe you just like the chase, Craig. But you know this. You know that it's hard getting stability with her. So once this new person comes in, and this new person is going to be a 10 out of 10, by the way. Very, very stable woman. Definitely, you will definitely have the potential to settle down with this new woman. But it's like, maybe it could be that you're just used to having to chase people. You're not used to like having such a stable, grounded woman. But it's like once this new person comes in, you're going to have a little bit of a fear. Next, you have the Knight of Wands being clarified by the Nine of Wands. So Knights of Wands being clarified by the Nine of Wands, as well as the Six of Pentacles. You got to make up your mind. You got to make up your mind, Craig. Okay, make up your mind, because you don't want to lose a good thing by still holding on to someone from your past who you know it wasn't working with anyways. Okay, because with the Knight, you're going to be carrying this Knight of Wands energy, in the future, being very indecisive, going back and forth, still holding on to something from the past, which could sabotage this new connection. Okay. Yeah, this person is a 10 out of 10, Pamela. This could definitely be his person who he settles down with. But I like the energy. I like the state that you're in right now, Craig. You're active. You're on the go, huh? You've been feeling good about yourself. That's good. So, Craig, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that it brought you some clarity. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. Getting out of the hermit mode. Yeah. That's why I said, like, you were grieving. You were grieving a rejection from the past, or you felt like you were, like, in your feelings. So, Stephanie, you are next. If you could let me know which question you choose, and the first name or the initials of your love interest. For those of you who are tuning in, thank you so much. I'm the Dream Medium. This is my $15 live reading. Definitely take advantage of this, because my private readings are a lot more pricier. So for this reading, you can ask me, how does your love interest feel about you? You can ask me what will happen next in your connection. You can even ask me, what are their true intentions? Okay, it's just $15. I just posted the link to my PayPal. So if you're interested, go ahead. And you guys, please excuse me. I am snacking on something right now, so please excuse me. I was like, his name is Craig? That's so funny. You said his name is Craig, and no, this isn't Ashley. We've been a couple in the past, but I am... It's okay, Stacy. You don't have to give me any background information. Just let me know how he feels. That way that I can, that way I can get your message without being biased, you know? Like, so I don't really ask for any background information. So, Stephanie, what's your question? Which question did you choose? And you guys, the list is free right now. I believe it was just Stephanie. So if you guys want a reading, this is definitely a good time to go and get it so that you don't have to wait. Yeah, so it's Stephanie, and then I see Stacy. So Stephanie, you want to know what's going to happen next? Oh, Stacy, did I confuse you? I'm sorry. Yeah, you're after Stephanie. Stephanie and Dustin. What's gonna happen next between Stephanie and Dustin? What's gonna happen next between Stephanie and Dustin? What's gonna happen next between Stephanie and Dustin? Coco, thank you. That's a great idea. I might do that for my next live stream tomorrow. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. Give me 1 second. Let me focus on this Page of Cups. So, Stephanie, you have the Page of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. Starting with this Page of Cups in reverse, if it were to be upright, I would say that communication is going to happen. Um, Communication about working things out between you and Dustin. But it's in reverse. And then in clarity of the Page of Cups, you also have the Moon card. Um, I know that you've been waiting on communication. You've been waiting for this person to come back because you want this. So this is what you've been waiting for, okay? You've been waiting for communication. You've been waiting for an offer. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen because in clarity of the Page of Cups, the Moon card came out. So I do feel like there's been a huge detachment that has happened between you and Dustin. So much to the point where the Moon card is telling me that it's not a secret. You know, the Moon card can represent secrets, but it's more so that the Moon card is representing how the both of you guys have different perspectives on this connection. You see, you've been waiting, you've been holding on, but I feel like from Dustin's perspective, he's not on the same page. You know, and then next you even have the Six of Swords being clarified by the Page of Swords. Be very careful. And we all tend to do this. We all do it. When you are very interested in someone and you really want to be with someone and you end up like holding on to them for a really long time. And even though you're not given any reasons as to why you should continue to hold on, I just see you still holding on to this person so much, like you're holding on so tightly. And I'm hearing something about time. It's like the more you hold on to them, you're not realizing that time is passing. Because this Page of Swords, I always say this, my Page of Swords card, this is a person who's having a hard time moving on. In clarity of the Nine of Swords, you do have the Five of Cups. So with the Nine of Swords here, wow. With the Nine of Swords, this is disappointment that's coming. This is disappointment. And then you even have the Five of Cups here. So I do feel like the two of you are wanting different things. Okay, the two of you are wanting different things and you've been holding on for so long. I do feel like you're at a point where and then you even have the Five of Cups. This is grieving. I'll be honest with you. I really, what I'm seeing here, it's like the two of you just want different things. What you want is not what Dustin wants anymore. Okay? And the more you hold on to this, the more disappointment you will experience. So I don't see anything happening anytime soon between you and Dustin. But I do see here with this Nine of Swords, you'll realize something that will finally get you to see the truth in the situation, which is that perhaps this is something that needs to be closed off and you need to move forward. Okay, Stephanie, so I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, but I can't say something that I don't see. But, you know, I always say that at least now you know and you won't be, you know, wasting time holding on to something when this person has like moved on. But I do hope that this reading did help you out. I hope it brought more clarity to the situation. You know, my advice would be see the situation for the way that it is. Take that sign, you know, listen to it, see the signs, and move forward. All right. So thank you so much, Stephanie. I really do appreciate your support. So Stacy, I'm going to do you next. So it's Stacy and then it's Anna. Let's see. So Stacy, you said, what are Craig's intentions? Intentions for Stacy. What are Craig's intentions for Stacy? What are Craig's intentions for Stacy? What are Craig's intentions for Stacy? Wow, so he's currently trying to make a decision about you. Clarify this judgment. 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the World card. Clarify the Hierophant. Silent Warrior, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to my channel. It's nice meeting you. Okay, so what are Craig's intentions for you, Stacy? You have the Judgment card, the World card, and the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, this person is definitely trying to make a decision about you. Like, you have the Judgment, the World, and the Hierophant. Like, right now, he's trying to make a decision about you. Because I feel like in the past... Is this a person that you dealt with in the past? It seems like it. Doesn't seem like a new person. Because he's really thinking hard about you. I feel like in the past there was some foul play going on, some mind games going on, and the both of you hurt each other. Yes, because he's trying to decide if this is something that he should work on or move forward and start a new beginning somewhere else. He's trying to realize, is this something that I need to close and move on with my life, or is this something that I should reopen and work on? Because there was foul play between the both of you. I'm not here to point fingers, but I do feel like the both of you hurt each other, and that's why he's feeling like this with the 3 of Swords. He just doesn't want to get hurt again. I understand if he hurt you, but really I'm picking up that he's hurt as well, and he doesn't want to get hurt again. So that's why with the Emperor, he's being really tough. Like, he doesn't, with his energy being the Emperor, it's like he doesn't want to get played. That's what he feels. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles here. So deep down, aside from his ego and this facade that he's putting on with the 9 of Pentacles, this is someone who actually really did care about you. There's a lot of potential here, and he's willing to put a lot of investment in this connection with you. But the Emperor is just like, he's really careful when dealing with you. Next, you have the World card being clarified by the Page of Wands. He's trying to communicate. So communication will happen, But just be very careful, because it's like he feels like, okay, let me give her one more chance. Like, Stacy, that's how this person is feeling, because they do have a lot of feelings for you, but they've been hurt. So they're like cautious, but they still want to give you a chance. So communication will happen next. He's been wanting communication with you, but he hasn't been, because he hasn't been communicating with you. He's been watching and observing you, but he will come towards you. Like, the two of you will have a serious discussion, and that's him just saying you have one more chance. I don't know why I keep on hearing that. I'm not saying that you did something. I'm not saying that he did something. Like I said, that both of you guys did hurt each other. But with this Page of Wands, if this is something that you want to work on, take this discussion that's going to happen, take it very seriously, because it's like his last time that he's going to work on this. If this discussion goes wrong, he's going to choose to move forward. Next, you have the Hierophant being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So I do see the two of you communicating again, definitely being friends again. And then there's going to come that point where the two of you will be like, okay, we've been rebuilding, we've been talking, we've been spending time with each other. Are we going to be in a relationship? And that's what the Hierophant is saying, that both of you guys will have to decide. Okay. I do see someone being very hesitant to be in a relationship again. So they're going to drag on the friendship for a very long time. But, sooner or later, a decision will have to be made. Okay, Stacy? So he said he won't stop contacting me even though I've been ignoring him. I'm not interested. So I'm fine with that. I'll be okay with being friends if I could trust him, if he wasn't sneaky. Well, I feel like the two of you both feel the same way, like with that sneakiness, because I got that feeling from him as well, where he feels like he has to be very cautious when dealing with you. Or maybe the two of you are just really alike, Hi, Carol. How have you been? Thanks for tuning in. You're welcome, Stacy. So you guys, the list is pretty free right now. If you don't want to have to wait, this is a good time to get this reading. Next is Anna. So Anna, please let... Oh. Oh, Anna, you already... Okay, Anna is prepared. Anna, you said, Anna and Chris, what will happen next? What will happen next in this connection with Anna? Why did I just say Hannah? Why did I just do that? Anna and Chris. What will happen next between Anna and Chris? What will happen next between Anna and Chris? Anna and Chris, what's going to happen next? Clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. clarify the Lovers. Hi, Janice. Thanks for tuning in. So you have the King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Lovers in reverse that came out to answer what's going to happen between you and Chris. So starting with this King of Cups being clarified by the Six of Cups. Oh, okay. So yes, a reunion is going to happen very soon. Chris is going to be very hot and passionate for you, Anna. Especially with this King of Cups energy that he's carrying. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles being clarified by the Sun card. So the two of you will get in a relationship, but unfortunately, I see it being very brief. I don't see the relationship lasting very long. I feel like I feel like the reunion is gonna happen so fast or a little bit too fast. And everything's gonna be amazing. Like you're gonna be on cloud nine in the beginning stages. But then with this Lovers in reverse being clarified by the Three of Cups, I do see someone, making a mistake or making a decision that will sabotage this connection. This connection is something that's very beautiful. Typically, the Lovers card looks like this, but it's in reverse. So, oh, this is really sad. I just see everything being so amazing in the beginning, like just so much love and happiness, and then boom, you're gonna see someone's true color, or someone's true color will be revealed. And then the Three of Cups clarifies that Lovers in reverse. So most likely the issue is going to be a third party. Okay. Wow. Your message came it was very straightforward. Your message came very clear. Okay. If you do choose, I mean, I always say this, don't just take my word for it, use these readings as guidance, but don't just take my word for it. I will say that one of the reasons why a lot of times when a reunion happens, a separation happens again, is because two people will be just so happy to be back together that they don't focus on what they need to change, what they need to do better, how to solve the problem that caused the initial separation so that a separation won't happen again. Be happy when the reunion happens, but also be aware, hey, we need to make changes. We have to have a serious discussion so that the separation won't happen again. The reunion is going to happen really, really fast, and that might kind of be a little red flag. Okay, Anna, so I do hope that this reading was helpful. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. That was the problem in the past. Yes, because with that King of Cups energy, he's very hot and passionate. And when I say hot, I'm not talking about his physical features, but I'm just saying his energy. This is someone who's like too much sometimes, That's very true. So Tracy Ann, you are next, and then after Tracy Ann, it is Janice. So the list is not very long. Oh, Carol, you're helping me out? Yeah, I do. There's only 2 people, Aquarius. Only 2 people in the list. It's not very long. So, Tracy, and I do hope that you're still in the chat. So, Tracy, and we're going to skip you. Hopefully, when you come back. Oh, okay. Coco, you're Tracy. Okay. So, Tracy, you want to know what's going to happen next between you and TS? What will happen next between Tracy Ann and TS? What will happen next between Tracy and TS? I'm making you hungry. Shuffle it one more time. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Empress. So you have the High Priestess, Two of Wands, and the Empress. Starting with the High Priestess being clarified by the Three of Wands. So you have a major decision to make about this person, Tracy. Let me... Magician. Did TS come back recently? Because I just feel like you have a decision to make. He probably popped up recently. Konstantinos R, thank you so much. You said, hi, love your content and general readings. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, Tracy, like back to your reading. You have, Tracy, you have a big, big decision to make. And I do feel like it's because this person um has come back, or very soon they will. But they're carrying this magician. They're carrying this magician energy, so just be very careful. But I'm not worried about you at all, Tracy Ann, because you're coming in as this high priestess. So the high priestess, you cannot trick the high priestess. The high priestess is very wise, very insightful. And she's wise because of her experience. And so I do feel like this person has disappointed you in the past. And so you know their tricks. You know how they work. And so when they do come back, I don't see you, if they haven't already, if they do come back, I don't see you really rushing to take them back. And that's why you have the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. And that's just because you did already make up your mind about them in the past. So by them popping back up, it's like, it's going to distract you for a little bit with this Two of Pentacles, because you're going to be indecisive. But that's really just you being very insightful. So it's like that voice at the back of your mind is telling you, you know how this person is, you know what happened before. So it's like your intuition is telling you the truth. Watch out, don't fall for it. But then, like, they still kind of have your heart. So that's why they're going to cause some confliction. Okay. But I'm definitely really seeing that they popped up recently. Let me know. So next, you have the Two of Wands being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. You said, yes, been getting a lot of calls from TS recently. Boom! Man, I'm good. No, I'm just joking. I am good, but wow. I saw it very clearly. But you know what? I love your High Priestess energy that you carry, because you're not a woman who gets, tricked easily. And it's really because you've dealt with this person so many times in the past. You know their games. Next, you have the Two of Wands being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Okay, here's the thing. Because they know that they will not be able to trick you, they're coming in as the magician, but you know this because they did it in the past. Because they won't be able to trick you, and because you will not accept them right away into your life, I do intuitively see them I do intuitively see them like trying to manipulate you. I do see them trying to manipulate you. Like, they're going to be like, oh, but can we just be friends? Like, can we just talk things out? We can just be friends, But with the Six of Pentacles, you're not going to fall for that, because I see them definitely putting in more work, time, and effort to get you back, and you're not going to be investing in this person anymore. I do feel like this person is just going to be a distraction. Of course, you will be very cordial with them, but I just see them working hard to get your attention, but you're going to be rejecting them with this Four of Cups. One of the reasons why is because I definitely see you having responsibilities somewhere else. Maybe this could be with your job, but there's something that you are really investing in. You're very focused. And so when this person comes in, it's like, ugh. Next, you have the Empress being clear. You are just amazing, huh? Because you're carrying the High Priestess and the Empress energy. Maybe that's why this person like doesn't want to let you go. But with the Empress card being clarified by the Star card, I just feel like you will end up rejecting them. Okay. And that's just because you're going to be gaining a lot of individual success. I saw it with the Two of Wands, but the Empress card just confirms it. Whatever it is that you were focusing on before this person came in, continue to focus on it. Don't let them to distract you, because you will be gaining a lot of abundance from it. You're going to be very, very stable, especially financially. It's probably something with your job. In clarity of the Empress, you have the Star card as well as the Eight of Pentacles. What did I say about money? What did I say about money? It's most likely going to be like a promotion, or you're going to be in a high position. I don't know what you do for a living, but you will be in a high position. I'm seeing you tell people what to do. Tell people what to do. But I see you managing people, like being the head of something. But yeah, this was a very positive reading. I do hope that it helped you. You're definitely in your power, so stay in your power. Don't let this person distract you. Isn't that incredible? She got the High Priestess and the Empress. I don't think I've seen that before. Wow. Woke Up Sassy, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Carol, Janice, Medina, is she next? Let me see. Yes. Yes, Janice is next. You're really focused on you said, yes, I'm really focused on my career at the moment. You are, and that hard work is going to pay off. Definitely going to pay off. Definitely. So I just posted the list just to give you guys an idea. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Where's that list that I just posted? Yes, so Janice, you're up next. If you could just let me know the first name of your love interest or their initials. Konstantinos, thank you so much. So Janice, the two questions that you can choose from, you can ask, how do they feel about you, or what will happen next in your connection? And what question did you choose, Janice? Janice, come on. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, you guys just get your choose which question you want to answer. You're more than welcome to choose both questions. It's just going to be $15 each. But yeah, just like choose your question and tell me the first name of your love interest or the initial. And, that way I can go through the list, at a good speed. So how does JB, is that Justin Bieber? No, I'm just joking. How does JB feel about Janice? 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 Wait, you said it? You said what? What are you guys talking about? Aaron. Oh, Aaron, you said gross. You don't like Justin Bieber? Funny story. This was when I was a teenager. I used to be crazy in love with Justin Bieber. Like, I really thought that I would marry him. And now that I'm older, I'm like, ew. He's not even my type. Carissa. What's up, Carissa? Thanks for tuning in to help out. I really do appreciate you. Oh, you used to like him too? Like, I was so crazy about him. Ugh, those teenage years. Those teenage years, I tell you. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the 10 of Cups. Give me 1 second. Let me... Oh my gosh. Okay. This is what I was seeing. I was trying to figure out who did this. If you did it or if he did it. But, how is JB feeling about you? So, with the 8 of Swords, oh my goodness. He wants to communicate with you so badly. If JB is not a guy, please correct me. I don't mean to misgender anybody. But JB wants to talk to you so bad. But the thing is, he knows that you guys are not on the best of terms. Um, there's definitely a lot of tension here. Okay, the reason why he feels like he can't really talk to you, um, it's because it's like he feels like it's not that you're on to him, but it's like he knows that you have him all figured out, and he knows that he did really bad to you in the past, like especially with the 6 of Pentacles. He knows that you are aware of how in the past he may have been a little player. Okay? It's like he knows that he did something bad in the past. And so now there's like this discomfort, this discomfort that he feels when it comes to you, because you have him all figured out, girl. Um wow. Is this making sense, Janice? Like, I do feel like right now he does want to work things out with you, definitely, but it's like this 8 of Swords. He feels like he can't really come forward because of how things happened in the past between you and him. In order for you to give him a chance, Janice, like you are really going to have to see improvements. Okay? Like he knows that. He knows that you have him all figured out. He knows that in order to get a second chance, in order to get this with you, because he's very passionate about you. He definitely wants he wants to give this a second try, but he knows like Janice has me all figured out. And if I want this, in order for me to get here with her, get the outcome that I want with her, I'm going to have to prove myself. So that's how he's feeling. I do feel like he's kind of embarrassed and guilty, because he did something really dirty in the past. I feel like he was going he was he was not 100% focused on you in the past. I feel like that's what he did. He was not 100% choosing you in the past. He was everywhere. He wasn't choosing. Next, you have the Ace of Wands being clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So the Ace of Wands, I mean, at least I like how he is aware of his mistakes, and he does know that he has to prove to you that you should give this a second chance with him, because with the Ace of Wands, this is someone who is really taking accountability for their mistakes. This is a person who, like, if you were to allow him to speak to you, he will take accountability, and he will let you know, I'm willing to do this better and make these changes. I do feel like JB has matured recently. He has definitely matured. You even have the Four of Pentacles here. Like I said, he really wants to come forward, but he's not able to, because it's like the guilt, but it's also him being kind of scared to come towards you, because you're here with this Queen of Cups, where it's like you're not someone who's just going to let someone in. You have to see change. You have to see improvements. But with the Four of Pentacles, he doesn't want this connection to fade. He wants you to be passionate for him again. He wants you to see his value again. Next, you have the Ten of Cups being clarified by the High Priestess. So, really, what I'm seeing with this Ten of Cups is JB wants stability with you. I mean, we already kind of touched on that. This is someone who wants to give this a second try, but he really wants to settle down with you. Like, he wants to choose you, which is completely different from the energy that he held in the past, because I'm really seeing this is someone who refused to make a decision about you or anybody in his past love life. This is someone who had a hard time focusing just on one person. But people change, and it's quite evident, because with this Ten of Cups, especially with the High Priestess, he adores the way you carry this High Priestess energy, where you do respect yourself, and you're not just going to allow him to come in and get what he wants and then leave. So I like that. I like how he does respect you, or at least now he does. But it's really all up to you, Janice. It's really all up to you. But I do see that he does have good intentions right now. The way he's feeling, he does have good intentions. Well, I think you should at least let him, I guess, apologize. At least let him talk to you. Right. And I agree, Janice. I definitely agree. So, Aaron, you are next. You said, how does you want to know how does Zane feel about you? Ooh, Zane, like Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik is one good-looking man. I'll say that. How does Zane feel about Aaron? I don't know. That's just who I imagine, because, I haven't met too many people with the name Zane. And it's a really nice name. I just feel like it's not popular. Or maybe it's not popular where I live. How does Zane feel about Aaron? And you're right, Aaron. Like, feelings do change. Feelings do change. So, I haven't heard from him in a long time. I don't know what Zane is doing. I think the last time I heard from him was when he um what was that song called? With that model girlfriend. Pillow Talk. I think that was the last song that I heard from him, and the one with Sia. But he's very talented. I just wish that whoever is managing him, they could really, you know, get him out there. His voice is amazing. Shuffle one more time. Especially when he was in One Direction, he was amazing. Oh my gosh, when he was in One Direction, I was so obsessed with him. Verify the 6 of Cups. Verify the Strength card. Okay, so Aaron, how does Zane feel about you? You have the 6 of Cups, the Strength card, and the 4 of Cups. Starting with the 6 of Cups. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see something here. Okay, so this is how he feels, Aaron. He feels like you guys have been trying to work on this connection for so long, and it's like it's not that he's losing hope. It's not that he's losing passion. It's just that he's tired of you guys fight a lot, huh? Like you guys have a lot of disagreements because it's like there's so much on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off with you guys. And it's tiring him. Even though he does want this to happen. You have the 6 of Cups. He really does want it to work. But what's really bothering him is like, man, is it hard for you guys to get some peace in this connection. Wow. Even here with the 4 of Wands, you're dealing with someone who really wants this to work, Aaron. Okay, he really, really, I really feel like this is someone who really cares about you. He is very genuine. He wants this. He wants the two of you to reconcile. He doesn't just want a reunion, he wants a reconciliation. And with the 4 of Wands, you're the person that he wants to settle down with. The 4 of Wands is a serious commitment. The 4 of Wands is even my marriage card. I mean, you see this couple here celebrating their wedding day. He wants this, but it's tiring because I feel like you guys have been in this situation, this on and off situation for a long time. Constant disagreements, and then you try to work things out. It's like, you know what I'm saying, Aaron? So much back and forth with each other. And he's unwilling to do this. He doesn't want to be this person here who has invested so much time in someone and in this connection just for him to have to walk away. He doesn't want this. And he can't be this person. Even if he wanted to, he cannot be this person because his heart is really into this connection with you. But it's stressing him out. This it's like you can't, the two of you can't seem to get on common grounds. There's always like arguments, there's always disagreements, and it's getting to a point where he's like, man, we've been doing this for too long, it's draining. Next, you have the strength card being clarified by the world card. Like I said, he, even if he wanted to, he won't be able to leave because this is someone who has invested so much in this connection. He's very genuine when it comes to you, Aaron. But it's like he wants this. He just wants to be with you. He wants a reconciliation. He wants everything to be okay. But this Tower card, maybe something happened in the past and that's why the two of you have not healed from it. Um I do feel like the arguments or disagreements between the two of you is really because of something that happened in the past. Maybe someone messed up in the past and a person is still kind of traumatized from it or still holding on to it. Next, you have the strength card being clarified by the world. He's hanging in there with the strength card. He's hanging in there because he wants a new chapter. He wants the two of you to just move forward with each other. Next, you have the Four of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Swords. Give me 1 second. Let me look into this. Okay, so he feels like sometimes he questions if you are really into him. I don't know if it's like just an insecurity that he has, but he has this fear of like he doesn't know if if you really want him, like want him. And it's probably because there's been like it's like the fire is out. The fire is out. The love is still there, but the fire is out in this connection. I don't see that like fiery bond, like the two of you really being active with one another, making plans with one another, enjoying each other's company. I don't see that. And he's afraid to his true you want to know something? His true love language is touch. And I know that's going to be a surprise for you, but his true love language is touch. That's how he shows his affection. But he's afraid to do that because he doesn't know if if you would want him to be that way with you. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I can say it. It's like he doesn't know if you would want that. And you have this devil card here. Be very careful because the devil card is saying that the two of you are really holding on to this because of the history. But I don't see the two of you really putting in that effort to work together. Work together, not individually. Work together. Be on the same page with each other. But it's like the two of you are unwilling to let go. Um, so the devil card is saying while he is dissatisfied with how things are going, he's still unwilling to let you go. But he's not very happy. Um, and with the Nine of Swords, sometimes he really does question, really, Aaron, I'm being serious. He does question if you are as into him as he is into you. I feel like he has insecurities when dealing with you, because the Five of Swords is saying, um, perhaps do you have a lot of guy friends? Because I see him being kind of insecure when it comes to that. But all of these insecurities really comes from him feeling like he doesn't know how do I say it? I think the person you're dealing with has a fear of investing a lot and really being vulnerable, because they don't want to be vulnerable just to get rejected, you know? So that's why he feels the need to contain himself when he's around you, because his love language is touch. I'll be honest. Even though you say that he's cold, but he doesn't want to open his heart completely and be vulnerable completely in fear of being rejected. Yeah, I agree, Carol. Yeah. Just sit down with each other and have a talk and be open. So that is how he is feeling. Katrina, you are next. Thank you, Carol. So, you guys, I'm going to be on here for about 10 more minutes. If you do want a reading, please go ahead and click on that PayPal link. I'll be on here for about 10 more minutes, okay? Exactly, Aaron. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you don't have a lot of guy friends, it could just be like, when a person is insecure, they tend to find everyone as a threat. Um, Even the mailman he could look at the mailman as a threat. No, I'm just joking. But he's very hypersensitive, and I do feel like it's because he doesn't know if you like him as much as he likes you. And so that's why he's kind of, like I said, he's restricting himself. Does that make sense, Aaron? Are you Katrina? Oh, okay. What will happen next? So, what is their name? Katrina? Or I just need first name or their initials. Okay, WB. What will happen next between Katrina and WB? 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 Yeah, definitely. Definitely keep us up to date, Aaron. Because I do feel like the potential is there, but some serious communication needs to take place. WB and Katrina. What's going to happen between WB and Katrina? What's going to happen between WB and Katrina? When the cards give me, who was it? I think it was Carissa who used to say it. When the cards give me a hard time to shuffle, Carissa would be like, the cards don't want to speak. I think these cards are just too big. They're too big for my hands. Shuffle one more time. Clarify this Ten of Swords. The World card. Oh, wow. Clarify the Page of Cups. My head started to hurt all of a sudden. So Katrina, okay, we're going to need to have a talk here. So you have the Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Starting with this Ten of Swords being clarified by the Eight of Swords, what's going to happen next? I definitely see a major betrayal happening between you and WB. The Ten of Swords, I always call this card my ultimate betrayal, and you won't see this coming. Probably because right now everything is okay between you and him. Maybe, I feel like, did he come back recently? I feel like things have been okay, like between you and him. And so this is going to come as a surprise, this betrayal. In clarity of the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords came out. So it's going to have you, even after you're betrayed, you're still going to be like stuck in the situation, because you're going to be like, we were just doing good just a couple weeks ago. You know, you're going to be confused. You're going to be like, everything was good recently. Why did this have to happen? And then you have the Ten of Cups clarifying the Ten of Swords. This is disappointment, because this was a person that you felt, or at least they acted like you could trust them. Okay, with the Ten of Cups, you felt like you could trust them. Um, but it's really going to make you feel like, because the Ten of Cups is such an ideal card. The Ten of Cups is like a person that you can settle down with, have kids with. This is like your happily ever after, and you thought that you could get this with WB. But the betrayal is going to make you realize that this won't be possible anymore. It's going to come as a major surprise. Because one thing with WB is WB is not transparent. WB will act a certain way but feel something different. And so that's why it's going to come as a surprise, because you're going to feel like, well, I thought everything was fine between us. And if it wasn't for your intuition picking up on his energy that everything is not fine, if you didn't have a good intuition, you wouldn't know, because this is a person where they could be thinking something else, but they will smile in your face and act like everything's okay. And the World card, a breakup is going to happen with this World card, but it's more so going to be you choosing to move forward without him. Next, you have the Page of Cups being clarified by the Tower card. Secrets will be exposed. Whatever it is that he's been keeping from you, I just feel like he's been acting like everything is okay when it's not, Katrina. Like, he acts like everything's okay, but it's not. And with this Page of Cups, I do see him trying to distract you from seeing the truth, but you can't cover up a tower moment. When a tower moment happens in your life, it's huge. Okay? And whatever it is that he was hiding from you, because of the tower moment, he will be forced to open up to you and tell you the truth. Because the Page of Wands, he's been having trouble with communicating with you. For some reason, he feels like he couldn't, he will feel like he couldn't have told you about this. Next, you have the Two of Wands being clarified by the Queen of Cups. Let me pull out another card. Four of Swords. I do feel like this situation is going to make you feel very stuck, Katrina, simply because, like, once this situation gets exposed and he comes clean, like, you will be disappointed, but you will also understand why he felt the need to do it. But what's going to make you feel very betrayed is that he didn't tell you this in the very beginning. So that's why you're going to be like, because I'm definitely seeing you are a person of like, it's really about the principles. That's why I'm seeing that with you. And so because of the way he went about it, I do see you pretty much choosing to move forward. And then you have the Three of Swords. So I don't want to say that like it's a third party, but I do feel like it's something with another person that he dealt with probably in his past. But the fact that he didn't tell you will make you feel really betrayed, and you'll feel this way. Let me pull out more on this Three of Swords. Okay, so in clarity of the Three of Swords, the Empress came out. So that it's definitely a third party. But what I'm saying, I'm not seeing here that he like cheated on you. He didn't cheat on you. Like, you won't consider it cheating, but you will feel this way. heartbreak from a third party situation. You will feel this way, but you won't, like, you will understand why he had to do it. Am I making sense? Let me see. I think it will be okay. I know he hasn't told me everything, but I think he's in his own head. We aren't together. Then maybe that's why you won't take it as him cheating. That makes sense. Because I see you being understanding, but it's like the principles. Like you will wish that he would have told you this in the beginning. But there is an empress that is involved. This empress is not your energy. But I see you feeling very betrayed because you're going to be like, why didn't you tell me this in the beginning? But that makes sense because you guys are not together. That makes sense. Okay. Clarify this world card. But the thing is, Katrina, with this Knight of Cups, I do see here that while the two of you are not together right now, because the question is what will happen next. I do feel like you will be betrayed because there's going to come a time where the two of you will be getting out of that friend zone. The two of you will be, progressing the connection. And there's going to be like, the beginning stages, everything's going to be fine, and then boom, you're going to find out about it. So that's why you're going to feel this betrayal. Remember, this is what's going to happen next. This is not what's happening now. This Empress is someone else, I'm telling you. Let's see. He said there's nothing he could do to make me feel betrayed. I think he might have a heartbreak from a third party situation. So he doesn't want to let his guards down. I think the third party might still be influencing him in some way. No, I don't know. I don't think that, no. Because the question was, what will happen next between you and him? Mm-mm. I don't think that. You don't know the full story. Like, yes, this is your friend, but like I said, there's some things that he's keeping from you. Um, no, I wouldn't. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to like jump to conclusions. That's fine. We all do that, but don't be too certain. Don't be too certain on that, okay? Oh, you think you might be pregnant? Wow. Well, congratulations in advance if you are. So, Katrina, I do hope that this kind of gave you some clarity. I know that you feel like you have some things, um, you feel like you know what's going on, but no, that's not what's happening. That's not what I picked up on. But of course, don't just take my word for it. Definitely see what's gonna happen. Um, you said I don't know about that. I mean, it would be his. You don't know about what? Another person? This Empress energy is not your energy. I know Empresses are very nurturing, but it's not your energy. It's someone else. So, Katrina, I do hope that that was helpful, though, or at least it gave you more clarity on the situation. So, Konstantinos, you are next. And yes, Carol is right. I am about to close this list. So once I'm done with Konstantino's reading, if there's no one else, then I'm going to close the list. Lashima, I just got your email. I'm so sorry. But Lashima, if you're still in the chat, how can you pay for the $15 reading? It's in the link that I comment. I actually just commented that $15 live reading, PayPal link, click on it, and that's how you can purchase it. So, Konstantinos, which question did you choose, and what is your love interest's first name or initials? Her first name is Min. What may happen next in our connection? Okay. What's going to happen next between Min and Konstantino? What's going to happen next between Min and Konstantinos? I am so tired of seeing this card. This card has been popping out in every reading, even my private readings. Clarify the strength card. Clarify the Hermit. Is there competition? What is this that I'm hearing about a competition? Is there a competition? Do you feel like you have competition who like another person who wants to be with her? Um Clarify the strength card. Page of Pentacles. You said there may be competition. So you have the Strength card, Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like with the Strength card, I feel like you're competing against someone. Like, this your love interest man is very desirable to others. The reason why I say that is, um, oh, so I definitely see you taking that risk and going towards her romantically. You said we are away from each other geographically. But yeah, with the Full card, I definitely see you taking that risk to approach her romantically. Um, Give her an offer. This is you with the Knight of Pentacles, but you've been taking your sweet time. But you know what? I feel like you are very smart, though. You are very smart because you established a friendship first. That's the trick. Establish a friendship first. Um, so that that bond will be stronger. But this is something that took you quite some time to do, or it will be something that took you quite some time. Um, the only thing is, as you give your offer, someone else will be giving their offer. And I can only imagine what she's going to do. I can only imagine because both offers are pentacles. It's not like yours is a pentacle and then the other person is a cup. I would be like, girlfriend, take the pentacle because, you know, a pentacle is more guaranteed. But, you know, a cup, you don't know what's inside of that cup. As valuable and shiny as a cup looks, you don't know what's inside of it. But the both of you are going to be offering her something major. Wow. Must be nice for her. I mean, she, you know, she has two people who are very serious about her. Um, Next, you have the Hermit being clarified by the Page of Swords. Uh-oh. Okay. So with the Hermit, I do see her leaning more towards the leaning more towards this Page of Pentacles. Okay, so she will, and I don't want to say that she's going to choose, but I do see her kind of accepting that offer to at least get to know the person. She's going to give them a chance. And this this is them with the King of Pentacles. The reason why I'm laughing is because this is someone who's very, I don't want to say that they're cocky, but they're very confident in themselves. They're very good looking as well. So you do have competition. And this is going to be you with the Hermit because I feel like the two of you haven't been communicating, and especially when you see her, you know, gearing more towards the other person, it's going to put you in this hermit mode where you're kind of going to give up, but don't do it. Don't give up. In Clarity of the Hermit, you do have the Page of Swords. This is you being unwilling to move on, but you still sort of keeping a tab on what she's doing with that other person when you should be taking action to get your woman. Next, you have the Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Temperance and the Queen of Swords. Is this making sense? Let me see. We have friendship. Yeah, so you guys did start off as friends. We have friendship, correct? But we had a tower moment 4 months ago. Certainly nice for her. For you being sarcastic. And then you said, currently she is not communicating. Yes. So I don't want this to be you where you will feel like you need like you should give up. I don't want you to feel like you're giving up and then you're in the background still keeping tabs on her. Make yourself known and fight for your woman because this King of Pentacles is not playing around at all. This King of Pentacles is very serious, and this King of Pentacles is a very blunt person. Very like the King of Pentacles makes himself known. Like when he walks into a room, he's that outgoing guy, talking to everyone and stuff like that. Next, you have the Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Temperance and the Queen of Swords. I don't want this to be you where you're in the background. I know I keep on saying it, but like you're in the background keeping tabs on her and what she's doing. You need to be fighting for your woman. But you know what? She does have this Queen of Swords. So she is mad at you. You said, I definitely see her getting to know this other guy. I don't see them being in a relationship anytime soon, but she will be spending a lot of time with him. And I feel like it's more so because she didn't get her fulfillment with you, so she's trying to distract herself and give another person a chance. But man, she's carrying this Queen of Swords. I don't know what happened, but we need to come up with a plan very quick. Hey Diva, thanks for tuning in. Maybe call her or like I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying because it's tough. It's tough because there's distance, you know? Um there's definitely distance. You and her are not in the same country. Well, if you're sending her a text, she's still receiving it. Like if you send her a text, she's definitely still reading it. She's probably just not responding. You walked out on her and she got hurt. So that's what it is. Because if you write a letter, like yeah, a letter is romantic and like old-fashioned, but she can still ignore you. Like those text messages that you've been sending her, she's been receiving it. She still just hasn't been responding. And that explains this Queen of Swords. It's like she's intentionally going to give her time to this person because she's mad at you, kind of like a slap to a slap to the face. That's true, Carol, unless she blocked you. I mean, you walked out on her. Ouch, man. Like that hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I walked out on someone before, and it's been like three. Has it been? It's been 3 years, and they're still mad at me. So, but I had my reasons. I was tired of the BS. Maybe you can send her something, like send her a gift. Okay, you guys. So, Diva and Carol, you guys are helping Konstantinos figure out a plan, huh? But you guys, the list is closed. Hi Nabila, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, we closed the list like a couple minutes ago. I will be on live tomorrow. So you guys should definitely put on the bell notification so that when I do go on live, you will be notified. Yeah, Carol, do you have a question? And I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for being an amazing moderator. I know it was very spontaneous. I made you a moderator. But I mean, Carol is here, so I might as well. But I do appreciate you, Carol. Oh, Carol, I was meaning to ask you, how is everything going with Kim? Has there been any updates? But yes, Nabila, I will definitely be here tomorrow, so no worries. And you can ask me your question tomorrow. Okay, like Carissa is out here talking to her boo Zach. Ooh, Carol, you said Kim and I are really good. Ooh.